Arrested by two prominent French journalists, Emmanuel Macron did not budge. The French president said the airstrikes against chemical weapons facilities in Syria were carried out with the full backing of the international community.
To say that the role of the international community is to watch the Syrian people get gassed, to see the images that we saw without doing anything about it, that's something I can't accept. We had reached a point where these strikes were necessary to restore credibility to the engagements taken by the international community.
Macron was adamant there was proof chemical weapons, and specifically chlorine, were used by the Assad regime, but he did not make these public. The president also denied claims that France had been pressured or influenced into these airstrikes by the US or the United Kingdom.
10 days ago, President Trump said the US wanted to leave Syria, and we convinced him. We convinced him that it was necessary to stay.
Emmanuel Macron also had harsh words for Russia, which he accused of systematically opposing international efforts to limit the proliferation of chemical weapons.
Of course there are accomplices. They did not use chlorine themselves, but they've methodically rendered the international community incapable of preventing the use of chemical weapons.
Macron insisted the strikes were not a declaration of war against Bashar al-Assad, and that France was still committed to support a diplomatic and political solution to the Syrian conflict, something the president conceded would require to sit down with Iran, Russia and Turkey.